everyone, a very good evening to everyone. I hope you all are fine and doing well, and also I am clearly audible and my screen is visible. So let's start our today's class where we will see some numericals and some types of questions which are very important for our exam point of view. So let's start with the class, and any problem you are facing, kindly let me know in the comment section. So first question is there which is related on the concept of TCS, tax collected at source. So the question is saying that there is a customer who makes a remittance of 6,80,000 on April 3rd, 2023. Then again, same person makes a remittance of 9,20,000 on May 2023. And finally again made a remittance of 45,000 on 5th of December 2023. So here calculate the tax liability of a customer on May 4, 2023. This question relates to the liberalized remittance scheme, and in a financial year basically you know that there is a limit of remittance which will be under 2,50,000. There are lots of rules and regulations regarding that, but there is some exemption in the case of TCS, in the case of education loan, right? So let's see what will be the answer here. Let's calculate this. See, to calculate the tax liability here, to calculate the tax liability here of a customer on 4th of May 2023 for all foreign remittances under the liberalized remittance scheme, we need to consider here TCS rules under the section 206C subsection 1G of the Income Tax Act. And if I told you the applicable rules basically, or as on 4th of May 2023, as per the law, any type of general remittance which is not including any type of education or medical purpose, TCS rate will be in that case 5%. But only then when 10%, if PAN and Aadhaar cards are available, PAN card is mandatory, so the 5% deduction is there. But no PAN card means there is a 10% of deduction, right? 10% of deduction is there if no Aadhaar card and no PAN card is there. So in this case, these are the general talks, right, about the question, about the concept. But here general LRS remittance which is of 5% and threshold is 7 lakh per financial year. 7 lakh up to 7 lakh is exempted. For calculating the TCS, the threshold of 7 lakh applies cumulatively per financial year, right, per financial year as per the PAN card. So simple, the answer is here. Calculate 6,80,000, then again made a remittance of 9,20,000. So add this 1,60,000. Here we have to deduct 7 lakh from this. 9 lakh, right? In this 9 lakh, again we have to add the 45,000. Now in this amount we have to calculate the 5% amount. So 9,45,000, 5% is near about 47,250. So this is the answer basically. In this, no tax is there because 7 lakh, up to 7 lakhs, there is a exemption. But again, 9,20,000 exceeded the limit of 7 lakh. So we have to calculate, we have to add this 9,20,000. Right, let me check once the calculation. 6,80,000 plus 9,20,000, then again 45,000. Right, in this we have to subtract the 7 lakh. In 9,45,000 we have to deduct 5%, which is 47,250. So option may be incorrect here, but the answer is 47,250. Clear? Now, next question. The balance sheet of a bank XUZ Limited contains some following things. Advances are given. GPA, NPA 12% is given. Net NPA percent is given. Capital is given. Based on this information, how much of provision has to be maintained by XUZ Bank to meet the PCR of 70%? So how much of the provision here, how we can calculate the provision? Simple for calculation. What we have to do, first we have to calculate the, just a second. Okay. See here, total advances is given near about rupees 35,000 crore. Gross NPA is given, that is 12%. Net NPA is given here, around 5% of advances. Capital is here 2 lakh crore. PCR target is 70%. So we have to calculate first gross NPA. And how this gross NPA is calculated? 12% of 35,000, which is equals to 4,200 crore. Clear? And now we have to calculate the net NPA amount. What is the net NPA amount? Formula of net NPA amount, just 5% of 35,000 crore, which is equals to 1,750 crore. Now PCR is provisions, whatever the provisions, divided by the gross NPA. So they are equal to the 70%. So 70% of 4,200, which is equals to 2,940 crore. So this is the answer. Simple. First we calculated the gross NPA, then the net NPA, then the PCR, and then we got our answer. Got it? Now, based on the below information, you have to calculate the operational risk using an advanced measurement approach, whereas probability of occurrence is given, potential financial impact is given, impact of internal controls are given. So what is the correct answer here? Simple, a game of one formula. Simple here is the game of one formula. So what is the formula? Let me tell you. See, this operational risk is equals to the probability of occurrence multiply by potential financial impact, right? Then it multiplied by 1 minus effectiveness of internal controls. So probability of occurrence is given, potential financial impact is given, impact of internal control is given. So what is residual risk? Residual risk is 1 minus 0.015. That is equals to 0.985. Clear? So just put the all things in the formula. Here we got 5 multiplied by 8 multiplied by 0.985, which is equals to 40 multiplied by 0.985, which is equals to 39.4. So this 39.4 is the correct answer here. Simple, there is a game of only one formula. Got it? Okay, let's move to the new next question. New question. There is a balance sheet of Bank XUZ Limited which contains these information: total advances, gross NPA, net NPA, capital. We have to calculate the provision for standard loans. We have to consider the standard loan represent the general balance, and you have to answer your question in crore. Okay, let's see the solution of this question. Simple, nothing is there. We know that there is a provision for standard loans is made as percentage of standard advances. And these standard loans are equal to total advances minus gross NPA, right? So here it is equals to 12% of 35,000, which is 4,200 crore. And standard advances, total advances are given. We just have to remove these gross NPA from this. So we got here rupees 30,800 crore. This is the answer here. But we have to also apply the provision. As per the RBI norms, provisions on the standard asset is typically 0.40% of 30,800, which is near about 12.30, sorry, 123.2 crore. So this is the answer here. Got it? Let's see the next question now. Very simple question. There is a ABC issued bond for rupees 900 for 3 years with an interest rate of 10%. The price of the bond rises from 900 to 902 at an interest rate of 9.90%. From the information finds basis point value. So find the basis point value and just the final answer must be multiplied with the 100. Solve it, then I tell you here. Okay. Let me tell you the correct answer. Very simple question, very simple. We have to just use the basis point value formula, which is price divided by yield. And here price is 2 because the difference is 2 here, and yield change is generally you can see here 10% to 9.90%, which is near about 10 basis points. So divided by 10, which is equals to 0.2, and as per the question multiply it by 100. So 0.2 multiplied by 100 is equals to 20. So this 20 is the answer here. Okay, let's see this question. This question is basically saying that there is a total stock of HQLA at of XYT Bank is rupees 80,000 crore. The bank can have a maximum of level 2 assets of dash after haircuts have been applied. So the correct answer is dash. You have to type the correct answer here. So just give the answer of this and then just me. I'm giving you 2 minutes. 2 minutes are enough for this. Okay. So how to calculate it? Simple. Very easy. Just what you have to do, level 2 in the case of level 2 assets. After the haircuts, this cannot exceed 40% of total HQLA stock. Total HQLA is 80,000 crore. Maximum level is given, which is 40%. So here we can calculate 40% of 80,000, which is equals to 30,000 crore. So this is the answer here. 32,000 crore is the correct answer here. Okay, let's see this question. Okay, let's see this question for today. Okay, okay, two questions are left. Just do it. There is a balance sheet of XUZ Limited which contains total advances, same gross NPA, net NPA, capital. You have to give the information about the amount of provision for standard loan advances which is given to the agriculture sector. We know that for the general types of loans, there is a provision of 0.40%, right? But in the cases of agricultural advances, there is a percentage of 0.25%. Total advance is given, gross NPA is given, which is 4,200 crore. That means 12% of advances. Standard advances now. Standard advances are 35,000 minus this 4,200 crore, which is equals to rupees 30,800 crore. Right? Now, question is asking specifically for the provision on agriculture standard loans. So we can assume that we have to apply 0.25% on the agriculture portion. So in that case, we can say take the 0.25% of this 30,800. The answer is 77 crore. Got it? The answer is 77 crore. Okay, now we have to calculate, this is the daily returns given. Now we have to calculate the mean, average, variance and volatility. So let's solve this question starting with the mean here, and we know that mean is just like average, middle value. So mean, how can we calculate the mean? Just add them all, add them all. After adding this, here I am calculating the mean. This is 3.5, 6 period, 6 day are there. So it is dividable by 6. We got 0.5833%. Right? Now, how can we calculate the variance? Let's see. In the case of variance, we have to calculate the deviation from the mean and then deviation square. So 1.2 minus 0.5833, this is the mean basically. So it is equals to, so we can say that this is equals to deviation 0.6167. When we do the square of this, this is 0.3803. Again, deduct mean from this, here we got minus 1.3833. So it is 1.9135. Again here 1.9167, it is 3.6750. Then minus 1.5833, which is equals to 2.5068. Then minus 0.5833, which is equals to 0.3402. And here 1.6 minus 0.5833 is equals to 1.0167. That is equals to 1.0336. So variance formula is sum of deviations whole square divide by 6. So 9.894 divide by 6, which is equals to 1.6416. This is the answer here of the variance. And volatility, just do the square root of variance. That means square root of 1.6416, which is equals to 1.28%. So this is the answer here, right? The three questions in one question, and questions will be there on this type of concepts. So I hope that it is clear to you. So these are the only questions we are dealing with, these questions only. I hope that it is understandable to you. Any problem is there, kindly do the comment and ask me in the comment section, so I will address you. So thank you so much. Let's meet in our next class. Till then, take care and have a good day all. Any problem is there, just tell me. So thank you everyone. Thank you.